because
it might take a couple tries to get the timing, maybe.
Well, let's just see. Maybe it auto targets the second tank. We never know.
Don't have food.
Yes. Okay, this is clear now, guys.
Not a chance, poopy pants.
Yeah, that's it.
Ah!
So you needed to vote before that.
Yeah.
But he hit me. Ah!
Yeah, so I need to vote before the cast, I think. I didn't know whether I could vote during the cast and it'd be okay, but I did there and it's not okay.
Wow.
Teach me a
Jesus.
lesson.
Okay.
Oh, okay, so this one, if it goes around the side... Okay, we'll run away from that side. Oh, fuck you. So, that one where he brings the mirrors out all the way around his side, that one that's shared by the tank.
Basically, one side of the boss will be safe and the other side of the boss will not be safe. Everybody except the tanks needs to be on the safe side, and the safe side is the part that doesn't have the big shiny screens on it.
Yes, but for the tank ones, can you guys stand on top of each other, or do you have little AoEs that...
No, we have to spread out. We have to spread out.
Okay.
So, yeah.
And then obviously, watch his big disc around him, that thing that looks like inverted angel wings. And it'll spin at that point. So the one that we got was the back, and if it spins to the side, if the lights are shining on the side, then we need to run towards his side, which will be safe from the...
You want to stand where the lights are, yeah. Which is a little bit counterintuitive, but
Yeah,
you stand where the lights are and then it hits the other side. I should turn ACT on now, so that it maybe can give me some callouts.
Yes, the lights are the safe spot.
Yes, the lights are the safe spot, and it's either front and back or left and right. Okay. I'm starting the countdown again.
Yes, that character model is amazing.
It's ugly, man.
It's
Yeah, it's
creepy.
amazing.
It's meant to be like, you know how bosses in the other Final Fantasy games, they were like really fucking just over detailed and like, it's meant to be like that. And I think they knew that.
Yoshi P kind of likes to go a bit old school, back to the Final Fantasy roots, which I kind of like.
This is like a tentacle form kind of thing.
Okay, so you want to provoke? Yeah, there you go.
I have,
That should do it.
Yeah.
Oh, it went on me. Okay, well I'm holding it in. I think it's either first or second. That's what the MTQ guide said. It said first or second.
Because I mean, I definitely
Okay, so we want to blow up mine first.
To the side. So he was doing the
Okay.
wave cannon, which means he saw the lights on his side light up. So so that's tricky. So we basically need to move into the safe.
Yeah, you need to move to avoid it while not
without
blowing the tethers up.
exploding. And okay, tanks and healers north and east, rest south and west. Okay.
I agree.
I'm just gonna be right back.
Okay. Because
Alright, so to recap on the tethers, the person tethered to the main tank. There's no way to tell really. I guess I'll just have to handle it. So like, depending on whether my tether is close or far, I'll move to break it first. And then, after the debuff falls off, Leo will move to break hers. Maybe we can heal up then, and maybe we could just do the two healers at the same time if we're healed up, and then it might work out.
Well,
maybe.
What I'm confused about is, obviously he applies the tethers, and then at that same point he's doing his danger zone. So either the sides are safe or his back and front are safe. So some of those tethers break when you're too close to each other. So
so essentially what happens is you either have to stand, like say it's front and back, right? if you've got a blue tether that you don't want to break, you both have to stand at the back. If you've got a blue tether that you do want to break, then you would have to spread out, like front and back. If you've got a green tether, red and green tether, you would have to spread. Like, you can't stand next to each other, which is. So what we're gonna have to do is loosely spread to see the color of the tether,
Or I suppose you can also.
and then either move in or out.
It's probably also got the debuff icon, so you could. Oh, because it's
Yeah.
basically local or remote, right? So the little arrows say you need to be far, and if you break it, so basically go the opposite of what the arrows show if you want to break it. Okay.
Where are the little? Yeah, so it's. Yeah, you're right.
So basically, just do the opposite of what the arrow shows on your debuff bar if you want to break it. So if the arrow shows go
So if it's
moving
local-
together, then you've got to go the opposite way.
Can I? It doesn't show the icon. That's annoying. Yeah. So the idea is we would loosely spread out, or you guys would loosely spread out, see what color tether you have, and then either move towards the person you have if it's blue, or away from them if it's red and green.
Well, let's try Luffy's strategy.
Safe
Someone
slot
go
south.
smash their back.
You okay?
Okay, so right, yeah, that makes sense, Luffy, because it's like it's always DPS to healers and tanks. So
Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna... Yeah, let's just trust Luffy's suggestion.
right, so all the DPS will either be behind the boss or at the west of the boss.
Okay.
The healers will either be healers and tanks will be either in front of the boss or east.
Okay.
But we'll try it. It sounds like it could work.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the way to handle this is to have the DPS try and move as little as possible, and then have the tanks and healers like be in charge of breaking the tethers.
Oh my god,
That's
Yeah,
what
mechanics.
the gifts say.
Yeah, don't trust DPS to do anything. Never
Yeah,
when
but
DPS.
the thing
It
about
works
that
out.
is that Shaw and I can't really move while we're casting, but we've got 3 DPS that can. So that's like not ideal.
Have you not like heard of like Dragoon casts though? Like they take 6 seconds and stuff. Like I can't move. Ever.
Call me.
Well, you don't have to. You don't remember. You don't have to handle the tethers immediately. Like we have to break the first one immediately, so I'll break the first one like as soon as possible, really.
And then
Because then the
How
others
do I
the
know
others are staggered. So
How do I know as a healer whether I'm supposed to be going north or east again?
right. So if he does, what's the name of the move?
Patch.
Diffuse wave cannon. So when that's casting, he'll have these lights either in front and behind him, or to the left and right of him.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
And you stand where the lights are.
Okay.
Okay.
It's just we're just going to have to keep going and look out for it. So let's go.
Yeah.
Okay.
So DPS are
Behind the boss or to the left, west.
south and west.
Yes.
Okay.
Follow Luffy.
Wait. No, it's on you again.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's first or second.
I'll just vote to be sure.
Yeah, of course.
Oh.
Right.
They all blew up at the same time.
So when you see the patch cast bar go out, just everyone spread out so you can immediately see what.
Spread
what
out
colours-
loosely. Spread out loosely. Or since it's always DPS to healers and tanks, you could like kind of line up in a way, maybe.
Well, should we maybe just pre-position at that point? Like after the tank buster, healers move north away from the DPS.
Well, what if you have a blue tether, though?
Yeah.
But I don't think I'll be tethered to. I think we're tethered to DPS. I don't think we're tethered to.
That's what I'm saying. If you have a blue tether and you move north
You'll
while the
blow it
DPS
up.
stays south, you'll blow it up. You have to stay close to them.
We could do west and east at the back of the boss and then adjust as soon as we know what colour the tethers are. Because if the
How-
DPS are going south and west and the tanks and healers are going...
All you have to do is make sure that you're not stacked on each other like this. Just move out like this distance from Khan and I right now, and then you can quickly adjust based on the colour of your tether. Like, all you need is like a second to see what colour tether you are, and then you move into position. But the problem that we had then is we all stacked on top of each other and stayed there. That's all.
Alright, let's try it.
Yes.
So, are there only two colors of tether?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's front or back? Oh.
So it looks like the icon's applied before the tether gets applied?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, so it says how we handle this as follows. After patch finishes at cast, all players but the healer with local regression stack south of the boss. The healer will go to the north side as to not detonate his green tether. And the process of this... What? The tether of the tank and the DPS with local regression will explode. Okay, so it's basically... the local regression will automatically almost explode. Okay. So let's try this. If you get the local regression, or if you've...
So when it says all players, that includes me? Or what?
I think so. Anyway.
Okay.
Let's see. Alright, there's a GIF in the... there's actually a GIF.
Pasted.
And... how do I...
Okay, yeah, I see what it is. Okay, so it's like everybody stacks up south, including me. The healer with the green tether moves north. To blow that one up first. As soon as that one blows up, I move to blow mine up.
Okay.
This seems dangerous though. I guess the way it works out is, I guess if one tank has the close tether, the other tank has a far tether, always? That must be how it works, otherwise this strategy would not work. Because if both Leo and I had a close tether, they would both blow up at the same time. And since the guy doesn't say anything about that, it must be like that.
Okay, so
You know what I mean? It's like one healer always has close and the other has far, and then... You know what I mean?
yeah.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Well, let's try this then. The healer that's got the local resonance, which is the one that with both arrows pointing toward each other.
Yeah.
They run, which will explode, and then we heal up, and then that healer returns to the party, and then the tank. Yeah.
Me, I would, right, I see how the way this works. Right, yeah, so you or Lethis, the one who has the debuff with the arrows pointing in, move north, let that blow up. Once the debuff falls off, I move. Like, okay, let's use a marker, shall we?
Well, it's not north, it's just north relative to where the boss is.
Well, it should be north because I'll have him facing north.
Yeah,
but yeah,
might do it
right. So,
different.
right. So while Patch is casting, everybody stands behind the boss. So everybody stands behind the boss, and then as soon as Patch casts, Shaw and Lethless look at their debuffs, and if they have the one that's with the arrows pointing in, they run through the boss north and let their tether blow up. Then I would wait for the magic vulnerability to wear off. Wait. Oh wait, no, they don't move north to blow it up, they move north so it doesn't blow up, but at that time, Leo's tether, or... Wait.
No, I think
I guess it's not always me.
Yeah, I think the healer...
Let me read this again.
So the healer goes north, not to detonate his green.
As not to detonate, yes. So then either mine or Leo's thing will explode at that time because we'll be standing too close.
Okay.
And then the one who doesn't have theirs explode will move north. After the debuff wears off, they will move north to blow it up. And so then that's the 2 tanks done. Then you heal up, and then it does diffuse wave cannon, so we're either in front of the boss, or behind the boss, or left and right. And then it says, as soon as the it says, in the case his front and rear are not safe, everybody rotates 90 degrees around the boss in a clockwise manner. As soon as the diffuse wave cannon has gone off, the tanks move back to the opposite side of the boss. This will detonate the second tank tethers, the one with remote regression.
Okay.
Oh, wait, it's not as... Oh, let me... God, I'm confusing myself here.
Why don't we...
Let me watch the GIF.
Well, why don't we just try to get the first tether detonated, okay? And then we'll...
Yeah, let's try the
second.
first bit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Baby steps.
One at a time.
Yeah.
I think I understand. Right, so it's like everybody moves clockwise. And then both Lee and I run through, that should blow up the other tank tether, and then... Okay.
But let's kick this off because we do have people that learn via
Okay, let's go.
doing. So we don't want to spend too much time on the text guide.
Yeah, I just don't want it to like patch happens, it immediately blows up, we wipe, and then it's like we don't get any experience, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
It's on you again.
I have arrows going far apart. I don't know. I don't get this. I need to go and watch a video or something.
I think you have to be very close.
Yeah, I think I killed the party there because I wasn't moving forward fast enough. So I'm just gonna pop sprint. Okay, let's try.
Like, this does rely on the healers reacting fast, so we're gonna have to get used to it, I think.
Yeah, just stick on this buff.
So yeah, in that example, Shaw would have moved.
Gone north.
Yeah.
Was that because he had the blue tether?
He had the red and green tether with the arrows pointing inwards. You had the one with the arrows pointing outwards, right?
Yeah,
Which is the blue tether,
right?
Low.
Okay.
Yeah. depends on you again.
Well, at least it's been consistent. Okay, so everybody stack up. Shall move. Okay, now tanks move.
Better?
That was better.
I had the red and green, so it'd be me going towards north second.
No, see, if you have the red and green one, yours should be the first one that blows up immediately. Just automatically, because we're all stacked up.
Right. Got ya.
Right, so the tanks move back to the opposite side. This will detonate the second tank tether. So we both still have to move, though. We both move, and then it'll just blow it up. And then it says it'll start casting over-templed wave cannon. In case the party is on the side with the boss with the screen, everybody changes sides. Important to note here, if you as a DPS still have the green tether, you have to pay attention not to detonate it too soon, as not to stack magic vulnerability up or kill the tanks. So like the idea is, because right, so let me try and explain this. So let me try and run through it. So it's like we all stack south, let's say Shaw moves up, and then it's front and back, so everybody's behind the boss, Shaw's in front of the boss. Then Leo and I move in front of the boss, so it's Leo, me and Shaw in front of the boss, everybody else behind. And then say the monitors come up and they're at the back of the boss. So what happens there is the tanks have to move and everybody else has to move behind the boss. But the problem it says here is that if you're the DPS that's tethered to Shaw with that green tether, you shouldn't... Oh, they're only left or right? Okay. Oh, so it'll only be a problem if we have to be left and right. So say we are left and right. So say Leo, we rotate clockwise. So Leo, Shaw, and I would be on this side. The DPS and Lethis would be on this side. Then say the monitors are on this side. We have to swap sides. But the problem the guide points out is that if you're the DPS that is tethered to Shaw, you can't get too close to him or you will blow up the party, or you will blow up the tether too soon. So instead of running just straight through, I guess you could move away, Shaw. Yeah, you could move further away. Let me...
Yeah, it shows the healer, that let's say it's me, as the... Okay, watching. Move to the side, tank comes to me, the monitors go out, and so the party would move northeast, and I would be going northwest. So let's say, this is the boss, and you're all stacked at the back. I'm over here, and the tank comes to join me.
Well, no. Okay, so what Luffy pointed out is that the monitors are always only left and right.
Yeah.
So this GIF, it's not assuming that the monitors in that GIF, they're on the west, not south.
Yeah. So,
right?
Yeah, so what I'm saying is, if I'm at north and the monitors come out, let's say by perp, okay? So you and the tank, or the tanks go to perp, and the party would rotate this way, right? Now you'll rotate over here, and me, instead of going north, I will move north, like in this direction. So there's still distance between me and Liffy, so I don't break things, where the party stacks with Liffy. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So it's basically a lot of movement for the healer.
Yeah, and then it's right after the monitor thing happens that you Shaw, break your party. Your tether. And then we heal up from that, and then the last DPS moves away to break that last tether. and that should be all of them done. If we can get past this, I'm going to be happy with progress for the first attempt. And I think we can do it. We just have to keep trying.
Yeah.
So, ready, check.
And then, Luffy, after the tanks get hit by the monitors, then I can go back to the party. Hopefully not kill everyone.
You probably will.
Yeah. Get your back. What if I have bitches?
Oops, on
On you.
Hollow ground. And now I move to the back with everyone else.
Wait.
Oh,
Oh,
no I don't.
yeah, careful. Now you can do it, yeah.
Oh,
Careful.
but I wanted to kill everyone.
Oh shit.
How unfortunate.
I'm sure there's still time though.
Our lecturer monitors over here.
I'm not sure what I do like after I'm at North.
So you would, so like the monitors came up on the left side of the boss. Instead of moving where Leo and Khan would go, you would go basically opposite them, also toward the north. So because you want to keep your tether extended between you and the party.
Yeah, let me try. I'm gonna put one down. I keep removing one so we don't get confused and then putting it back down. Right, so let's say I'm you, I'm north.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
The left, like the north and back are the safe spot, and so you don't have to move. Then the monitors come up on this side, which is what just happened. So then me and Leo are over here. Everybody else moves from here over here, right? So you move from. So you move from here over here, but you can't just go and start with a party because of your tether. So you stand over here, like this, like just over here-ish, while the rest of the party's over here.
Okay.
Do you get it?
Yep.
And
then
as the tanks get beaten by this mechanic, you can run back to the party and
yeah,
explode.
as soon as our big tank busters go off, you can, or maybe, yeah, I guess as soon as it happens, you then just run in. Your thing will blow up. Then the tanks will come back over here. We'll all be stacked up. We'll all get healed up, and then the very final DPS will scoot away to blow theirs up. And that's the end of that little part.
It's a cheeky
So-
little mechanic, eh?
So the only thing is, if the safe spots are on the west and east, which it hasn't happened yet, but I'm pretty sure it will happen, and obviously it will happen. Just remember that we all rotate clockwise, so the healer that's north goes left around the boss like this. And then the only issue there is that if the monitors pop up on that side, then the healer will have to rotate around without getting too close to the DPS.
Right, so let's say we had that mechanic.
It's all on the healers,
And-
kind of.
So let's say we had the mechanic and Mia's the boss now, and I'm the healer, I run north. Now, we get that mechanic where only the sides are safe, so I run to the side over here, so I'm going clockwise, and the rest of the group are by Luffy. And what happens?
You say clockwise, but you go right.
Sorry, what? Say that again.
Okay, so can you put the one marker down?
Oh
I should just leave it. Don't worry. This is complicated, but we'll get it.
So, I'm a healer, I've got my debuffs,
So even though there's the safe spots are like west and east this time, you still move north.
so no, you move north at the beginning. What will happen after that is then the boss will make his safe spots. So if the safe spot is front and back, we don't move, it's all okay.
Yeah.
If the safe spot is to the side, then we go clockwise. So you
Okay, so what you meant was clockwise from the north, so you go like from 12 o'clock to
Yeah.
3 o'clock. Okay, I understand it now.
Yes,
Thanks.
yes.
So now my question is, if we do that and I go clockwise, and we're here and I'm in the safe spot, then when the monitors come up, if they come up on my side, what do I do? Do I move?
Right. Okay. Here's what. No. Okay. So here's what we'll do. Right. As soon as the monitors come up, we'll just say all the DPS. You want to be either south, east, or southwest on the side that the monitors are not on. So sure. So like,
Go north.
if the monitors pop up on this side, and the monitors pop on on this side, you would run this way.
Yeah.
You would be here.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And if it's on this side, then you're sitting pretty and you just move over here a bit. And everybody else moves over here. Okay?
Yeah, let's go.
So just that was too close apparently. Let's just go.
Yeah.
Leo pops hallowed.
And it's on me. I'm dead.
Well,
No, I've lost.
That's good reactions.
just pop all your cooldowns.
I have. Oh, no. Oh shit, hits hard.
I think even if you did pop all your cooldowns, we have to share it anyway.
I'm already at the forward.
Safe spots. Oh god, that's confusing. Fucking ACT trigger calls out where the monitors are. It's from the perspective of in front of the boss. That's so confusing. Like there it said monitors on the right, but it was on the left side of the boss.
Well, we survived the healer
Yeah, I guess those diffuse wave cannons don't instantly kill you, but that vulnerability is not going to help.
And I think something
Okay,
happened because
so let's...
some of us died, and it obviously affected the tellers, which killed us.
Sorry.
Should we just keep pulling?
Yeah. An actual pull this time and not faithful.
Yes.
Pull on your babe, come on.
This happens again later on in the fight, but it's the exact same thing. So, if we can get it now, we can get it then.
It sure upsets me. I can just aim that at him later.
Okay. Ah shit, we had to move. We had to...
We had what, sorry?
I forgot, we're supposed to move through the boss to the front.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Surely I should be.
Where were you? I think you were north, right?
Home, us?
No, I was asking later.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was not.
Well, if you weren't off, then he should have been. Otherwise, where would he have been?
I was asking about the next set of mechanics that he was doing.
I'm just staying north like the whole time, just staying like away from whoever I'm tethered to.
Yeah, that's the idea.
Good.
Yes, I understand the first debuff of the entire fight.
Winning!
Progress.
Like I said, this happens again later, so it's important to understand it now.
Yeah.
It's on me. Using hologram. Whole game. I wish I had hologram.
I'll give you my hologram.
Okay. Everybody stack up. Rotate around. Tanks run through.
Well, I guess I'm in the wrong.
Oh, that might have been a bit.
So what popped next? I think it was the tank tether that went through.
I think the tank tether blew up, but I think one of the other tethers also blew up when it shouldn't have, maybe. Like the tank. Oh my god. The tank tether was supposed to blow up at that point, but.
Oops.
And I think another one also blew up.
I'll race shore in a sec, just keep going on.
Oh.
You were north that time, sure.
Shaw was chilling.
Gotcha. Holding us back.
It's not frog with me, it's slog.
I just need to go away and like study the video, I think.
Yeah.
I'm just glad this has a nice pull.
A nice what?
Pull. Like a normal pull.
Yeah.
Oh, and not like pulling him to the side.
Yeah.
Like in. Yeah, I see.
When my attack's like, nah, I'm not gonna go off this time.
Or like, you don't have to run halfway across the arena just to reach the boss.
Yeah.
What a riot too.
Big boy.
Sure, you're north.
Rotate around.
My tether exploded. Maybe I need to be further away.
Yeah, I think maybe that happened because the party moved forward like left like that. But I think you didn't move
Slow, yeah.
as we did, and then so it's just
No.
Is that your doggo?
No, my dog has
That
sorry
was-
for himself.
Because you chopped his balls off.
I'm really feeling so bad about that.
Poor doggo.
Your dog's trying to get in the door.
Something. Likes me.
It's your hat. Ooh. Then jump then.
I like that dog.
rotate.
I've got the wrong tether.
Oh,
Oh. Yay, it wasn't me.
Yeah, you were right there.
Look at the kill it, guys. So do you guys look at the color of your feather, or are you using the debuff? The icon.
I'm using the colour.
Following Luffy.
yeah. Technically, for the DPS with this strategy, they don't have to know what colour theirs are.
Why do they always make
It's just-
brain dead strategies for DPA?
Because we can't be
So-
trusted to do anything.
So he's gone, basically.
Can you not remember in that like weird looking testicle fight, like DPS were going up and down?
I think it's because in PF, there's like if someone's playing tank or healer, there's like a general rotate round. There's like a general idea that they should be trying to pay attention to stuff and be able to handle stuff.
What?
You're
What are we supposed to go back now?
Be away from the monitor, basically. So you would go back to
And
like
we
the
also
south
had
edge.
to, and also Leo, we had to run
Yes.
through. I forgot to call it out.
Yeah. Monitors
Yeah.
are for the two tanks, yeah?
Yeah. Anyway, what I was saying was like, I know all PF players are bad, but I guess there's like an expectation that if you're doing healer and tank in PF, you're at least expected to sort of try, whereas DPS get a free pass. To not even do mechanics. And that's just the way it's become, to be as safe as possible, to try and get the most clears as possible with randoms.
Sonia?
I like this delay cluster.
Stay. There we are. Okay, Leo, move through. Okay, now we're on the monitor side. Oh! Okay, we have to spread out more than that. I'll go...
Oh, nice! Oh, we got the 9 reflex.
I guess since I'm main tanking, I'll go north. Or
Okay.
be north and you'll be like south-ish.
Okay.
I get it! Not that I need anything to get apart from don't go on the TVs.
Yeah, wonder.
I'm playing DPS next year. Shoot, boss.
Hit buttons until it dies is literally all we need to know.
Okay, so what killed the 2 tanks? Was it just that you guys were too close together, or?
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
But we
Because I
saw
got
it
hit
out.
by 2 60k hits.
Yeah, man, it was
instead of just one.
Hit hard.
They
I
didn't
need to refresh my memory on what cooldown I'm supposed to use for that.
On you Sentinel.
Well, 60k is, I mean...
No, 2 lots of 60k. So,
Oh...
yeah.
Okay, I'm supposed to use Rampart. And save Vengeance for Hello World. Okay.
I'm really liking this fight.
I like the first little bit.
I like the first 15 seconds that we've seen of it.
Hey, shut up, Laffy. Just laughing at the poor hero trying to run around.
I know, this tier's been really horrible to you.
Especially for white mages. It's a bit of a pain in the ass.
Like, there's some
Some bit,
math.
it's some bit.
I'm just repositioning them.
Rotate round.
Ow. Yeah, I was a bit slow today.
Rapid fire balls.
Don't know if that's your fantasy.
Oh,
Yeah. No, I wouldn't eat it. Snip.
Shit to
Oh,
think
sure.
about it there.
just being disgusting.
2 girls on cup.
No.
I suppose it depends what she's eating before.
No. So fucking disgusting.
You can still come for the wedding there.
Oh, trust me. Vile.
Rotate. Leo and I run through.
Wow.
And there's
Fuck.
this.
I was too slow. I went the wrong way.
Oh, yeah.
Ow.
Damn sure.
I just saw the monitors and I shut myself.
Brilliant.
Okay, we've almost got it.
Almost got it, yeah.
All I was hearing when I saw the monitors was Pep was like, don't be on TV, don't be on TV.
Don't be on TV. I wonder if this is the PF way to like handle the tethers. It seems easy enough for like relatively. Okay, it is. That's good. Rotate round. But this you have to move. Am I muted?
Away from TV.
No.
No.
Ow.
It's a white penny worth.
Yeah, so let us win the side when he does the side ones where it's safe to stack on the side. You would basically do you would go clockwise again relative to the boss.
Oh, Mia, no, that's supposed to happen because the idea behind this mechanic is because everybody's stacking behind the boss. The tanks, like the healer moves to avoid breaking their, like, blowing up their close tether, but the tanks stack, and the tank that has the close tether will immediately blow up. That's the idea. But
Yeah, you probably don't want to backflip in case you break a tether.
Lethus, are
You're at
you
that point.
here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh. Sorry, you were just very quiet.
He's got his
Just take it
balance,
off
he's
your
got his
hotbar,
balance.
Mia.
Permanently banned from backflipping.
They really just need to make it so it doesn't do damage, so you're not tempted to use it. Just put the damage on the charge in, or something.
They designed the readers just too small enough to shot over the Dragoons and the Reborn.
It's on you.
I like this buster because it hits them and it gives them 2 seconds. Then in 1.
Do you,
Yeah.
so you got time you then.
Okay, stay. Is front or back? Oh, ouch.
No one move.
Ow.
We had to put a backflip ban on our old RDM on Gilga.
It's bad.
Yeah, they were the bad. Capital D.
Yes.
Don't worry, I had a tank that used to pull out hella ground and then it would never go over.
Oh, so did we.
Yeah.
Not me.
Oh, yeah.
This is when I was on healer.
It wasn't her fault though.
Yeah, I remember that.
She definitely pressed it every single time.
It was the lag. It was the
It was
latency.
conservatives.
I don't know. I totally pressed it. That was really bad impression.
Or it was a problem with macros. Because she had it macro to like call out, and I'm like, why do you need that?
Yeah. She
Can I go
liked it,
back?
so she knew it had gone on.
Okay, Leo and I run through. Move to the monitors.
Thanks. And then
Did-
it would break it, right?
Did you get hit twice there, Khan, or was it just... Because I thought.
I think a tether blew up at the same time when it shouldn't have.
Ah, got you.
It should have blown up afterwards, not like during.
We made it, guys.
Yes.
Carry us!
Oh,
Hello, world!
That's a beautiful mechanic.
Oh.
That does look nice.
I like how it's got the touch like. This energy in the system is.
The fuck?
Do you know the meme? And it's like the SpongeBob meme.
No.
Let me wait one sec. That is fucking hilarious.
I think I know exactly what you're talking about. The one where it's like doing a chicken impression.
You do that thing when you're taking the piss out of someone.
Yeah.
I've only just noticed it, and now I'm like not gonna be able to take this boss serious at all.
I didn't notice that either.
Okay. Countdown.
Get that reference.
I'll make one and send it to you. Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Something. I really like that bit. I don't know why.
I don't like it when it targets you.
Front or back. And the I run through. Move to the side with the monitors. Wrong side. You have to move the other side, Lopez, away from the monitors.
Well, I just went where you called out. I don't want to do this right now. I just don't get it.
Sorry.
No, I don't mean you. I just need to like go and watch a video or something because it's just not sinking in at all.
What are you not sure about?
I don't know.
I think you're doing it right. So like, let's say you get that move again. So let's say here's the boss.
Yeah, I understand. Like I should have gone to the other side, but it's just when it gets to that, I don't know what I'm doing.
Like, where do you get stuck?
I don't know. Just pull. Maybe I'll pick it up. Maybe it'll come to me.
I mean, your tether is like stay away, so like, if in doubt, you could like just run to the edge or something. Like,
I'm trying to think of like some trick that I can remember to like indicate where I'm supposed to go. Like, am I supposed to be opposite side to the tanks there, or something like that?
Yes. Opposite side.
Yeah. Okay. Right, because I know it's also the opposite side to where the monitor is. If I'm
rotate around. Oh.
Yeah, I wasn't even paying attention to that then.
No, that's true. Yeah, so it'll be opposite side to the monitor and the north area. So let's. Oh well, that's actually perfect. So if where you're standing is north and the monitor is on, you know, where one is. So if you're standing here, monitor is 1. You basically just.
Yeah, talking about like this doesn't help me at all.
Okay.
That's what's confusing me because we spend so much time like talking it through and stuff, and I'm just like, what?
Okay, we'll just do it. Do it.
So let's boil it down at some point. Just right opposite where the monitor is. Like away from the monitor, basically.
Yeah.
be on TV.
TV bad.
Yeah.
Don't be no Mike TV.
Only tanks on TV. That would do.
Obvious.
It's tanks, detectives, and they're our big brother.
Fire me, yeah.
I'll get me.
Did you backflip off? Or take hate?
I saw the backflip. I saw
I
it.
was, I was concerned at first because I thought I'd lost it and she'd got auto, but then I saw like her name grey out. Front or back?
Oh, please upload
Oh.
that.
What the fuck was that? I know, I did it right.
Dunno.
Oh,
Yeah, you did it right because you went north.
maybe it did something funny with Mia being dead, and it maybe allocated to different players. Okay.
Yeah, if someone dies, their tether will explode. So
Explosion!
Yeah. You gotta go out in style.
for God's sake.
Oh, dirty ball.
I didn't fall.
No, it was me, that's why I was like...
Oh my goodness.
Apparently you really can't get anywhere near it.
It's defo shot. I'll forgive you if you buy me answer.
Rotate around, sides. Leo and I run through.
Where's the TV?
Away from TVs, away from TVs, where we are.
I think we were good there, right? Was it just the tanks that were oopsies?
Yeah, we did find someone else messed up.
Sorry,
I'm not sure, to be honest.
It is chaotic in the beginning.
See, this is why I wish the in-game recorder thing was a bit more useful.
I know, it's absolute shit.
Because, like, things just blow up immediately like that, and if we could go back and, like, frame by frame see what happened, without it having to be, like, a hassle. Like, go to the fucking in-room and look. Like, no. Not doing that. Yeah, I'll try and position it more like this. In each ball. Because I've realised there's no real point. Sides.
Are we running through the boss? Well, I don't think we should do that, because if we run through the boss, we get too close to Lepus.
Well, yeah, that's the this is what we were talking about. So it's like, the party's here. Like, say the party's here, and they have to go to the other side. They go round to here,
Around the bump, yeah.
and Lepus should be up here.
Because
yeah.
we went through the boss, and it hit the explosion.
No, go around the boot, eh?
Go around the ass.
Snuggle that bit. It best not. Joking.
It's on you.
It's on me. Rotate around to the sides. Oh, I forgot. Right. So I don't actually know how that happened. I know what happened, but I don't know why. So what happened is the tank busters hit the two closest players on the monitor side, but I don't know how it counted you guys as being close because I ran through. Like it didn't hit either me or Leo, so I don't know how that happened.
No, I don't.
I guess we have to just be faster.
I'm using sprint at that part as well.
Yeah, I probably should use sprint too.
It's definitely taking shape.
That movement was correct, it's just the tank buster hit the wrong person.
Yeah.
Both of them hit the wrong
What time
person.
are we finishing tonight, by the way?
9:30, I think it was.
Okay.
Well, we've got 20 minutes left in this instance. And we would have to kill the
Yeah,
twins
so-
again.
I was gonna say that, maybe we should just end it when the timer goes.
It's on you.
Yeah. So we've got 20 minutes. Which is plenty of time. I think we can figure this thing out by then. Okay, rotate around to sides.
Yes!
Ooh.
Yeah, don't know what to do there.
You moved to the other side because the TVs were on the side where we were.
Yeah, but then my tether would go towards the other person, right? Does that matter?
No,
Right,
so
right.
it's-
So here's what happens. So you were the one on that side with us, right? You were the one with the
Yeah, that's right.
north, right? Right. So you were north. You rotated around,
Yeah.
and then right. So then the monitors pop up here. What you want to do is move around the boss to here. Like, don't run through the boss. Just run around it to like here. So then the people on this side will run around the boss to here, and the tether shouldn't blow up. Does that make sense at all?
Don't know. Try again, maybe.
I'm trying to think if I could explain it better, but I guess we'll just...
No, like this, the whole walking around Marcus thing just really isn't helping me at all. I am too dumb tonight. I think it's because I'm tired as well. It's like...
Fuck you, rotation.
It's on you.
Rotate round. Ooh.
Well, I can do that. Do it that way properly. Maybe? No. Maybe
That was
I don't know.
almost... That was
Oh,
almost
that was-
correct.
That was good up to that bit, man. That was nice. I need to switch my out now. It hits me in my casting when we're meant to
So
move it.
that was perfect, except Shaw, you needed to be a bit quicker on breaking your tether, so that the last tether could be broken as well.
Oh my god, I had myself muted for like the whole fight.
Oh yeah,
you've
you've
been
been muted
quiet.
this whole time.
And I was like,
Yeah, I thought you were a bit
"Playing it."
Oh, I'm sorry.
Don't worry.
Okay, let's go again.
That was good.
I feel really good about all this prog though.
Yeah, we've almost got this, and then after this, it's the hard part. But
I'm just gonna study those points.
yeah, we're gonna need to do a fair bit of studying. I don't know how the world versus figured this shit out. Because you don't even have time. You don't even have time to react. You just die. It's like, how did they even?
No lifers.
But I think they data mine the status effects and stuff, and they study those like before whether other patches come over.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whereas we're just going in and
Front or back?
Opposite the thing, like over here.
Now you break the tether, and now the last tether needs to break right now.
Before iron efflux. Now we're dead. So the iron efflux applies a debuff, so we need to break the tether and have the magic debuff fall off before the iron efflux.
Basically, as soon as Shaw ran in,
too slow.
That tether breaks. As soon as that magic debuff falls out, the last tether needs to get broken as well.
Yeah. And so I was too slow to rejoin the group, basically.
Square designed it. I think you could have stopped it. Square designed it.
Square design kingdom, right? You know we're lovely and XIV.
Yeah. Yeah.
Amen.
So good, man.
I didn't believe you.
You know it's horrible, but it's a really shit game.
I see what you mean. Sides, rotate around.
I'm in the right place on Ty.
I can't see where you were.
Did I take
You-
both kills, mate? I wondered why I got... No, that was good.
Oh, we need shields for that as well. That still did 59k even without the debuff.
Yeah, it hits very hard. That
So we need shields for that.
reflex thing. Yeah.
I'll give you a shield, then.
Yay!
Okay.
Ooh.
But use it all at once.
Thank you.
Well, it needs to be mitigated really by the rest of the party because both healers are running around at one time.
God damn it.
Sorry.
Oh no.
I'm dead.
Okay, well, the position is kind of crap, but
Not sure. Pushed me forward.
front or back?
Break the tether.
Pep, come back. There we go.
Too quick.
No, too slow, basically. But
Or too slow in the second last tether, but yeah.
so basically the healer would run back as soon as the tanks get bombed. Yeah, as soon as the tanks get bombed, the healer runs back to the party.
Yeah, you moved to the right place, Lothis. It's just that as soon as that tank buster hits the tanks, you go back into the group, and then
Well, I suppose I could always rescue you if you want.
No, don't worry about that.
Aw.
And then that'll blow up, and then there'll be a lot of... And then you need to heal both the tanks up, and, well, everybody... Then the last ever will blow up, and then healed up, and then big AoE.
Shaw's just dying, he used rescue. Sorry.
Right.
Let's use it.
Well, you get to use it in this fight. You get to use it during Hello World.
So yeah.
That's one of the strategies.
Is Feint good for anything in this fight? Do we know?
Don't think it is.
I don't know. Probably not. Let's be honest.
I think it's all magic.
I mean, auto attacks, I guess, but not super helpful. Front or back.
I joined at the right time, right? You joined
yeah,
the party.
You
right?
moved the wrong direction around.
No, he
I
joined at the right time,
Right.
but just after the tanks get their buster. Because if they get the vulnerability from breaking the tether, it'll kill them.
I did move back right after they did it though.
No, you moved back and exploded, and then the tank busters went off. So delayed like a second or two, and you're all good.
Okay.
Doing good, guys. Still haven't got a Dragoon Terror this whole, so.
Yeah, if you gave him the Dragoon Tether, he would do like 90% in 2 seconds and we would win.
Yeah.
I think Luffy would rip your head off.
Frothing at the mouth. You see the boss angry for the table.
Sides, rotate round.
Fuck. No, that was me.
Out, they are.
That was me.
Boom!
What I'm actually gonna do is
Distract
just
by that
pre-position myself in the middle of the boss's hitbox, so it's easier for me to run.
My previous static, the summoner had a macro that was like one of those wee Moogle things that said "will suck dick for tether."
We all know you got one.
Same.
Pip, would you suck dick for tether? Oh, Pip.
I'll put. I'll put the do for a penny.
I've got it.
Sides, rotate round.
Are they just hitting you guys like OP?
No, I think something got.
It did what? It did 1 million damage.
Whoa.
Bad guys, you need to cool down.
No CDs used.
Yeah, this fight is apparently a bitch on White Mage with the moving and the need to cast.
Just the size.
Mm.
It's off CD like every 5 seconds.
Yeah,
Yeah, you literally don't need to use any sort of heals.
just a regen on the tank, but I'm good.
Yeah. White mages aren't there for healing.
So, yeah.
Sides.
I understand that bit now too.
Okay, break the turn, let's do this.
Watch calm.
Brilliant.
That's it.
Well done!
Yeah.
Oh,
Quite okay.
Let me with
Need
the
that
bacteria
bacteria.
meld.
okay.
Hello there.
Well, that's essentially as far as we're going to get, because there's absolutely no way we can make any sort of progress on this
I didn't get
That's
any
in
just
debuff.
10 minutes.
Which way are we
Yeah,
doing
you
the
don't.
stats?
Don't even worry about anything to do with Hello
For
World
now.
right now.
Yeah. No, we don't need to worry about that.
Wow.
Yes.
It's similar to the time stops in Alexander and the Grand Cross in Neo, where it just gives a bunch of debuffs out and you have to.
Work out what to do based on your debuffs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess Forsaken or whatever in Kefka was also kind of like that, but it was more to do with like rolls than debuffs in that.
I hated Grand Cross, this is going to be fun.
Mm.
I never did it, I wasn't cool enough.
I never actually cleared Neo. I stopped raiding shortly after I got there, but
We need to get you your Deja noodles.
I mean, if you guys would put up with us, like, learning the fight.
It's pretty
Yeah.
easy now. Like you really have to get up to Omega. Like you're not gonna see like the last part of the fight at all. So
I'd have to totally learn it on time if I only know it on healer.
yeah.
I want to get my God Walker too.
Run it all back. Oh, we overlapped apparently.
How?
I don't know, but apparently we did. I thought that was far enough.
Yeah. Weird.
Yeah, it was like we're like this far apart. Like, that was very far apart.
Maybe it.
I'll just keep running.
Yeah, maybe it snapshots where you are at some point.
Yeah, probably.
Sides. Oh,
Because on ours, this side we already were.
okay. I don't know how I managed to do that then.
Gotta be on TV. So we need to come up with like a dirty line to remember this mechanic.
I'll think of one tonight.
It shouldn't take long. She's good at it.
I do get this now. I've been like running it through in my head for the last like
Good.
3 minutes.
Good.
I think the reason why I was dying was because I was in the right place, but I was getting clipped by the thingy, the AoE, and just wasn't registering, and that was why I was dying.
Yeah, it can be frustrating when you just die and you don't know why.
Where is my line?
It's a problem with a lot of mechanics.
Oh, that's
Front or back?
Ah, no.
Oh.
That was
Sure.
Leather?
God, sure.
Sure.
No, it
Sure can't talk and move at the same time.
That's so true.
Yeah, he's a white mage. He can't move while doing anything else.
Literally, my brain can't work. Yeah, that was my bad. Come on, guys. Okay.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I'm just like really hungry.
Have
You know when you get like, no, I have to wait until people come home from work so I can eat. Do you know when like you're so hungry and you start getting upset?
Yeah, angry.
That's all the time. That's all the time.
It's like Lee, you don't want to let her get to a hungry stage. It's not enjoyable for anyone.
Wait,
Yeah,
it gets worse.
I get really angry, like not
Really?
upset, just really pissed off.
Front or back?
Yeah.
Last tether, right?
Might have been a tiny bit too late. Yeah.
How did
Okay.
Otherwise-
A bit too late for me and Perp, but not for everyone else.
Yeah, fuck the rest of you.
Fucking server ticks.
Criteria, guys.
But I actually
Oh.
run miles away there. Just jump off the edge.
Oh, I'm gonna need to learn these debuffs though.
Yeah, like I said, there's no way we're learning anything to do with that today.
You just hope
1
Shaw gets
million
the stack
damage.
on all the time because it's just like those little people, so you need to be near people, Shaw.
Kill people in the group, I can do that.
Okay, I think we have time to do it correctly once more.
Let's give it a go.
Or incorrectly 5 more times.
I can help with that.
Hopefully Shaw doesn't have to do anything, we should be alright.
I'm gonna go cry now.
Shaw such a model. I just want to stand here and look pretty.
Sorry guys, I'm being unexpected. The party was to just
Blue patch.
Sides. Rotate around.
You guys should be like the other side, right?
Hear the party.
No, because
No, the healer
you
stays
know when you go North Shore, and I have to do this. The party are on the left-hand side of the opposite of where the monitors are, so that the other healer doesn't come across and breaks the tether too quickly. But when I do it, everyone's is still stacking directly south. Well, not south, just directly opposite. So when the healer moves around, they have no choice but to break the tether then. Otherwise, they get hit. Does that make sense? Like people need to like
move south.
be on the, instead of being like directly behind the boss or directly opposite to where the monitors are, we need to be like to the left a bit, so the other healer can be on this side between the AoEs, so you don't break the tether. That's
No.
why I'm dying.
Oh no,
The healer is north.
Yeah, you always stay north.
No, I mean when I went north, right? Well, just then I went north, then the things happened, and then we had to rotate round to the right, yeah? And then the monitors appeared. At that point, the
Yeah,
tanks...
but you stay north is what I'm saying. You stay north, you just move to the side.
Yeah, but I'm talking about after that. I have to rejoin the party in order to break my tether, but the party is
After
directly
the
opposite.
monitors happens though.
Yeah, but let him
Yeah,
finish.
that's what I'm talking about.
Okay, sorry. Go on.
So like, yeah, the monitors appear and the party is directly opposite the monitors, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
The healer has to rejoin the party in order to break their tether,
Yeah.
but they can't do it too quickly. So the problem is that everyone's directly opposite the tether, and the healer rejoins, but the party is there, and the healer has nowhere to be. Otherwise, they're going to die to the AOE. Does that make sense? So, like, what we were doing with Shaw when I was directly behind the boss with the party is that the party was not